a question came up what by myself. Can't lie to my throat chakra. The question, if I can find what the question was. So what can I physically do? That was my question too. To get out of this system that wants to create this hive mind. You gotta remember this system being is an artificial intelligence being. And it says it's going in interdimensional. It means it's slipping in and out of dimensions. Our realm has multiple dimensions. Scientists can only see 12 with their computer system. When you have a soul, you can see more than 12. When you have a soul. There are about 144 dimensions per realm. All right. So these beings are a type of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is real, guys. They are beings who have been created in another universe. All right. And you got to remember, the universe is literally a frequency. It's a different frequency. That's what the universe is. And they are they are living organisms. There is so much life throughout the cosmos, brothers and sisters. So much life throughout the cosmos is literally endless. There's so much life throughout the cosmos. Many of us don't understand the whole concept. That's why, it's why it's easy to sit back on that religious stand and talk about, oh, there's no space. There's no space. It's just us. Because it's easy to blend in that concept of there's no other life outside of where we are now. All right? It's easy to do that. Hold on. So it's easy to try to perceive the notion that there's no one else there but us, because that's like a backlash, a failsafe. We won't think on a higher level, and everyone will stay on that whole part of religion. It's a part of that hive mind, where everyone gets taught by a person getting by in a pulpit. Alex Jones said somebody's behind a pulpit and telling people a bunch of lies, and the people believe it. And they will fight to defend that life because they refuse to see further. Because many of our own are lazy and don't want to see it past what we see in here, trying to call a God to give them things, instead of building up their own spirit and their own soul. So this organism that we're dealing with is an artificial intelligence. It's an artificial intelligence, and it needs to feed off of the consciousness of so many. I like the way the brother said it. He said, we're not using these cell phones at our highest potential. We're using the cell phones in the lowest to go through our apps, flagging through our apps. So the cell phone is connected with you. That's the personalization. We have to understand we're dealing with a real enemy in real time. They create this whole thing called winter, and the hive mind concept is wintertime. Everyone thinks it's wintertime. Everyone thinks this is all natural. Then they create this whole concept of spring. Oh, it's spring. The whole concept of this 4 seasons. So you got to remember, brothers and sisters, these Saxon beings, these reptilians, white people, insectoids, whatever you want to call them, the Nordics, the Draconians, the Nakals, the Satari, you got the Satari, you have all of the archons. They're all working together. They're all working together. They're working with the very artificial intelligence that they ran from. It was going to destroy them because they were going to destroy the artificial intelligence that they created because it got out of hand. And the artificial intelligence they created realized that they're trying to destroy them. There's a war that broke out in their planet, in their universe. They're here now, and they made deals with the very entities that they ran from. And it's like a mercy thing. And the very entities that they ran from, they made pacts with them that if you can get us so many people to look into your system, we'll show you mercy. We want that consciousness because AI needs our consciousness in order for it to survive. It needs a host. All right? Because when they come into this planet Earth, well, this is not their planet Earth, not their universe. It's completely different. So it's a higher frequency, it's a higher vibration, it's a higher energy. And there's a demand to possess our... See, when we get downloads, one thing that came to me is when we get downloads from our galactic sun, they want to know what these downloads are. All right, they want to know what are these downloads that they're getting. You know, what are these downloads? So what's going on? What are these downloads? All right, so they're looking for something in this universe, this planet Earth, that they can rule over, and they found us. They found us, the original beings. Now that we have awakened and we have identified this enemy, we got to learn how to work with this right here. This is a Brazilian. This is the Hive mind says, what can we physically do to stop this? That's my question I asked myself. And I'm watching another brother right now currently, and my opinion is building, creating, and designing. So building, meditating, creating, practice chanting, practicing. This is from Remedy H's channel. Can't block my throat chakra. Reach meditation to all Africans, all color people. Watch the energy increase. The frequency will disable all technology. Just like we've been saying before, we gotta build and create. We gotta build and create. And this whole system is designed to stunt our growth, just like that one speaker was talking about these, and you said you got that one bee, the hive mind, literally stunts your growth. You got to remember that the bees were designed by nature to be who they are. The bees were designed by nature to be in a hive. We are literally nature in the flesh. Nature cannot be controlled by the artificial intelligences, which is why we must raise ourselves above this. When you go outside of the zone that your enemy has created, you have begin to see things in a different manner. You begin to learn how to evolve. Like the brothers said, you learn how to use the cell phone to its full potential. We learn how to operate your different energies of the cell phone, and you'll be on point with everything. We are literally in battle, brothers and sisters. That's why I say the end of the World War III. It's a World War battle. And this is the spiritual battle that we're dealing with. The whole point is just them to get us to forget about who we are and what they did to us. That's the whole point. For them to forget about who we are as the original beings. And this is the battle that is against us. And we forget who we are. And then we can become a part of this foreign entity called artificial intelligence. Because artificial intelligence, this is what Alex Jones was talking about, was artificial intelligence. I just explained it. They just made a pact, ow, with these beings, your creators, the Archons, the Tatari, the Reptilians, and they called the Draconians. They made a pact. Well, he got me. Alright? It's not about humanity, it's about the original beings. It's about capturing our minds, turning us into zombies, into living artificial intelligence. These vessels, this was why this universe, the battle, they did try to battle the sun. This AI, this artificial intelligence, they're trying to battle the sun because they want to take control of the sun, of our galactic sun. There's a battle that went on. Yes, it was. There's a huge battle. Generate Covert Heel figured that out. Yeah, she did. She told us about it. There's a war that's going on, and there's this artificial intelligence organ that wanted to control our galactic sun. The whole battle ended, and now that our sun, which will be the all-seeing eye for our universe, sees what's going on in all of these massive X flares, solar flares, coronal mass injections, M flares, C flares. They've been sitting out in different areas because our galactic sun sees this foreign entity that wants to control the universe and the cosmos, and it's sending out these blasts of it, especially in this realm right here, in this planet. Earth is very important to this galaxy. Every planet is important to the galaxy. So our sun is literally fighting right now, and this is why we must join in the fight, because we're dealing with something that wants us to make us a part of it, brothers and sisters. That's Hive intelligence. I don't care about the humans. They're new to this planet Earth. They came here, even on a mission. I don't care about the humans, even though I'm part human. I'm talking about those who are original to this galaxy, to this realm, to this planet, to this universe. Yes, because these other beings come from other universes. And those universes are not compatible to this universe. Alright? They have their own frequency, their own vibrations. So you understand what is going on. And why. And we must see things at a different light. Dealing with the enemy, with a real enemy, in real time, with a real agenda. These beings are working towards it. Elon Musk is literally a artificial intelligence being. See, he's literally an artificial intelligence being. Some type of android being created by artificial intelligence to recreate artificial intelligence in our realm. The important part is that we must build our realm. We must build the realm that we desire. We just must build the world that we desire and understand what they're doing. There are these corporations that are here for nothing. This is a whole program. They're trying to reconstitute the planet Earth with whatever they desire. That's why our brothers and sisters were all fighting that battle, and we went all the way down into what we call the South. We were all that area. The whole Gullah War thing. There was so many thousands of us went down there fighting because there are certain things in their area that was important to this realm, and we fought and we beat them, and we had several wars. And while we were fighting with them, they were destroying parts of our lands here. And so it was all a planned event. While we fight, and we thought everything was down there, and thought they were destroying the other places. Yes, they were. And then they found our source of power, and they caused us to go into a state of amnesia. Yes, we went into a state of amnesia, forgot who we were, start taking on the identity of humans when we are never human beings. We're never African Americans or Latin Americans. We are nature. So we have an entity or a being that wants to control the very essence of our individual lives. The no longer individualities, is you got to be a part of this system. That's the whole part of the religion. Look at the Jehovah Witness. If you're not a Jehovah Witness, then you can't be a part of this right here. That's the hive mind. Look at your whole the era we went through with all the shoes and clothes, the Kanye era. They couldn't understand we were setting us up for my hive mind. You don't wear this pair of shoes everywhere. You wear the same pair of shoes. They're already setting us up for us to murder each other. When the white man was the real enemy, the cars, clothes, the demographic areas. Look at that rap industry. They want all the young brothers. They want to do the same thing, killing each other and hurting each other. Why? Because it's the hive mind concept, where they infiltrate our minds and cause us to think against the natural order of our realm, of our planet, where when we're supposed to be protecting, now we're destroying each other. Instead of projecting, we're blowing each other up. You understand what's going on. It's much bigger than what you can ever imagine. It's far bigger. We're dealing with a real enemy, an AI concept. The AI concept, individuals, when you say interdimensionally, they slip in and out of dimensions. And they got certain things set up where they can draw energy from our bodies, from our consciousness. When we're linked into their programs, that's why when we come in here talking about building and creating, we got brothers and sisters who are against it because why they're already wired in that hive mind concept. I got other things I gotta do. Don't got time to be doing this right here. You must be crazy. You must be out of your mind. What do? They go right back to the video games. They want to hear the message, but they go right back to the video games because they're linked in. I remember playing video games. I remember playing Fortnite. I'm playing it right now. I got in tune with Fortnite. That they literally kicked me off the game because they realized that I was seeing players come towards me before they even came towards me, and I was meeting them and killing them, and I had mastered the game. See, this is the whole point of the hive mind, that they don't want you to master anything. They want you to be a part of it. This is why this is important, brothers and sisters, that we build the world that we desire. They need us to think that their laws and their rules are far more powerful than who we are as a person, when that's all a lie. It's the biggest lie I was ever told. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm mastering the game of Fortnite right now. This is an example of the hive mind. AI is not new. AI is ancient. Like I say, brothers and sisters, there are universes out there with an AI type organism that literally thrives on the consciousness of beings. Alright? Our galactic sun is fighting for us, and we must join the fight with our galactic sun. Remember, we created these cell phones. long ago. And we didn't create them with an artificial intelligence. We created them with a natural intelligence. Yes. And we knew how to use them to our advantage. Now, what we're looking at now is something that far more dangerous, because they want to control the very psyche of our beings. They want to control everything about us, our in, our outs, our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our everything. They want to control everything. That's why I need this LinkedIn. I was thinking about a virtual reality. I'm like, no, I'm not getting in there. There will be no VR in this house. We deal with computers, and we deal with the paths, and we deal with the phones, but we're not going to have any VR in the house. That's what I'm going to say on my kids when I have them, because that's something that links into your psyche. Whenever you live a false life, no. So you understand what's going on, the organism we're fighting against. That's why I say the hive mind, or they call it the sheep theory. It's called the herd theory. You get one being to do one thing, and you talk about one person, and you got a whole group. A herd will make someone a leader, and they will follow that leader. And then there's that one cow or that one goat, just like in Saudi Arabia, when that farmer lost 450 goats, and the herd made that one goat, and that one goat decided it wanted to jump off of a cliff to get somewhere else, and because it didn't want to be in your field, and all of the other herds and all 450 jumped to their death. See, that's the whole part of the herd. You hear me? The whole part of the sheep theory. Still part of the hive theory, where everyone is linked into one, and they do something craziest things. That's why I'm very careful of how I say things and what I say, because many have made me a leader when I have taken that role as a leader of my people. And I have to be very careful. And I have to make sure I lead everyone in the right direction. And at the same time, everyone, you must become your own person, because when this is gone, you will have gotten all the information that you need to succeed as an individual. Evolution is at individuality. When you go outside of what society has built for you to follow, you begin to evolve. And that's how you get to the next level in this life. This is how you evolve. Individuality. When you have become a solid individual in yourself, when you have become a solid individual within yourself, reshaping your own destiny. That's when you evolve. This is we talked to brothers and sisters and said, hey, you literally have to reshape your destiny. You have to literally build, create, design, structure. Because this is how we evolve. You start to learn different things and different concepts. This is who we are as the original beings. Our whole endeavor with us is to become one with nature, and not one with machine, but one with nature. But this whole concept of this AI organism wants us to become one with the machine. Oh gosh. Become one with machine. When we become one with machine, then we as the original beings are literally fall, because one with machine means that we have no control over self, and the machine will literally control us and will not control self. Do you not understand this? Oh my gosh. I'm dealing with a real enemy in real time. We're dealing with beings of a completely different structure, completely different atmosphere, completely different dimension, completely different ideas. Idea-wise, no, this is who they want to control. Like we said, our galactic sun is now doing things that you ain't seen him do before. The Carrington event happened, though. This was when brothers and sisters back in the 1850s had awakened at some point. This was the war that was taken against us back into the mid-1800s. When the war was taken against us because we realized that we had awakened, so they had to put us back into, they had to cause us to go back into a sleep state. But now they know what's going on. We will not fall back into the sleep state anymore. We have to go and strive on. We have to go harder, hard to the core. Sorcery, witchcraft, wizardry, the real shit. The real shit where you put in the real effing work. Oh no, when you start dealing with real sorcery and real witchcraft, you start dealing with real levels of technology and natural technology. This is who we are, brothers and sisters. It's time for us to carry ourselves to this higher self of consciousness. Understand what we're dealing with. All right. We told you all we're dealing with the enemy in real time. We're dealing with the enemy in a real time. This enemy doesn't give a fuck about any of us. It doesn't care about any of us. The only thing he cares about is his own survival. But they survived that we are extremely powerful. Then they need our bodies to, they need us to kill each other and be in gangs and us to die so they can use our bodies to create a higher form of advanced technology. We're supposed to be using our minds to create this advanced technology. Well, we're so in tune to their system for football, basketball, baseball, all this other things that they put out there. They're so in tune to their system that we cannot create our own. And this is our problem. This is our realm. This is our planet. It all belongs to us. We have to get out of this hive mind concept, brothers and sisters. Yep, you got to get out of it. We're going to be on top, my dear brothers and sisters. We need to keep working. Your 9 o'clock meditations are kicking in. Everything that you're doing is blowing the kingdom come. Our galactic sun and our atmospheric sun is giving us downloads. They want those downloads. They want to know what we've been given. They want those downloads. That's why they need us to link it to their system so they can try to scan our minds and try to read our consciousness. Because you got to remember, everything is frequency. Everything is frequency. You're dealing with a real enemy in real time, and they know what they're doing. Everything is frequency. All right, it's time, brothers and sisters, that we take this to a whole nother level. It's time, y'all. It's because we're dealing with an enemy that wants to talk, that wants to conquer us. That's the whole hive mind concept. Glad y'all tuning in. That shit is like 2,200 views as far, almost 2,000 views for my YouTube channel. You remember we have an enemy, and we have to destroy this by linking into individuality. Just like when they built that pyramid. I mean, I evolved onto another level, and I didn't even finish yet, which means each one of you can evolve. What can I build? What can I do? I don't have anywhere to build. You can find somewhere. You can design. You don't have to build big structures. You can design. You can draw things on paper. They can design small things that'll create big energy. It's all about using your mind, brothers and sisters. Taking your mind to that next place. I'm going to build something with sound, and you can work in your home, in your apartment, wherever you are, if you don't have that space like I have. And dealing with sound, you can amplify different sounds, and different energies can cause other things to happen. You gotta get back into science and physics and technology. This is where we come from. This is nothing but nature herself. Share that with you all. Catch you guys later. Much power to you all.